Hello, welcome to Mommy's Monkey channel. Today I am going to show you how to safely prepare your baby's bottle feed. How to make preparation for night feeds, how to store prepared formula. Before begin, it's important to make sure that everything that you are using the surface and the equipment is clean, and wash your hands and dry them with the clean towel. You also need to make sure that your bottles have been sterilized first. Make sure that you always read the guideline before you begin making your baby's bottle feed, because they can vary for some specialized formulas, so do check. At the end of the video I will also explain the storing guide for the prepared formula. Here are the few safety advices related to formula. Powdered formula is not sterile. It may contain bacteria that can cause serious illness in infants. By preparing and storing powdered infant formula correctly, you can reduce the risk of illness. Although infections caused by bacteria in formula are rare, they can be serious and sometimes fatal, especially if babies are premature. Never use a microwave to prepare or warm up feeds. Microwaves heat unevenly and may cause hot spots that could scald the infant's mouth. Too thick formula has large doses of protein and minerals components can burden the baby digestive tract and kidneys. Too thin formula result in deficiency of necessary components of your baby's diet. Don't feed leftover milk or don't add fresh milk to the leftover milk, because while feeding, the bacteria from your baby's mouth gets into the milk, and after few minutes those bacteria get multiply. This can trigger stomach problems in your baby. I will show you how to prepare formula. So to begin, you need to boil water and then allow it to cool for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes the water is going to be at around 70 degrees. This water temperature is good enough to kill any potential bacteria from the powdered milk. Here I have this vacuum thermos for warm water and one is with cool water. In this flask I cooled down the temperature of the boiled water. Take the baby bottle, and here I have measuring small bottle to take the perfect amount of water always. Here I have the baby formula. Always keep the formula in an airtight container. Take the hot water first in measuring bottle and pour it in the bottle. Here I am making 100 milliliters of milk. Follow the package instruction always. As per instruction I am adding 3 spoons of formula. Make sure that you don't pack the spoon too tightly and that you always level it off, because that way baby will be getting exactly the right amount. Now stir the hot water and formula mixture using spoon if your baby is having colic problem, because shaking bottle creates lot of air bubbles. If you baby is not having colic problem, then simply shake the bottle till the powder has dissolved in the water. Now add the remaining amount of cold water into the bottle and mix it again. The reason that I am adding both hot and cold water is because by this way you can give the milk instantly to the baby. Like in other methods, if you just add only hot water, then you need to cool down the feed because it's too hot for baby. For the night feeds you can get this type of milk portioner. I have this milk portioner. This is having 3 portions. You can put the formula in this for the night feeds, or you can simply take some bottles and put the formula in the bottle directly. Also take the hot and cold thermos in baby nursery for the night feed. This way you can prepare night feed quickly without disturbing baby's sleep. Next is how you can travel with a formula-fed baby. While traveling with you baby you need this type of cool bag. Here in this bag I have upper part for keeping empty bottles, formula, napkins etc. In the below section it's having the cooler section with the ice packs. You have to fill the water in this ice pack for one time only and then keep them in the refrigerator to cool down. And then while going outside you can keep them in this cool bag. Prepare feeds as normal. Place in the refrigerator first before putting into the cool bag. Re-warm a feed when you need one. If your trip is longer than 2 hours, you may not be able to keep the pre-prepared feeds cold. In this case, you should prepare feeds as you need them, as I shown before. How to re-warm refrigerated bottle feeds. First, remove bottle from the refrigerator just before it is needed. Feeds can be re-warmed by placing in a container of warm water, making sure the level of the water is below the top of the cup. Occasionally shake or swirl the bottle to make sure that it heats evenly. Throw away any re-warmed feed that has not been consumed immediately. Storing guideline for the formula. I will always recommend to make each feed from fresh. But if can't do this because of some reason, then you can make up a batch in advance. Prepare the milk as shown before. Do store formula in the back of the refrigerator, where it is coldest. Never freeze formula. In the refrigerator, prepared formula and untouched formula can last up to 24 hours. Don't use formula that has been at room temperature for more than 2 hours once it's out of the refrigerator. Also discard leftovers if your baby doesn't finish a bottle. You can warm them up, but don't use the microwave because hot spots can occur. So you just stand the bottle in a little bowl of warm water to bring it up to the room temperature. And then those will last for 2 hours once it's out of the fridge. Always test the temperature before feeding. Once it is out of the fridge, always test the temperature before the feeding. So this is all about preparing and storing formula. I hope this will help you. Thanks for watching the video, and please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel.